Hey guys, Pinobi here, bringing you not just another Pokemon narrated Wi-Fi battle, but actually two Pokemon narrated Wi-Fi battles. Both of these are going to be against my really good friend, Puerto Rican Scooby 49. If you look at the length of this video, you can see I went a little above and beyond with this one, and I'm hoping that to perhaps reciprocate some of my efforts, you guys will listen to me for just a moment before I kick these battles off, and maybe do me a little favor too. So first of all, I just want to really briefly talk about three little words that we hear on YouTube all the time, which would be subscribing, commenting, and liking. I just want to, on the note of subscribing, say thank you to all my subscribers, whether you're old, new, been around for almost a year now, been around for even just a day, It really means a lot to me, having a wider audience to give these videos to and everything like that really means a lot to me, so I just want to say thank you. As far as commenting goes, I think that was the second one. Thanks everyone that leaves, comments, whether it be constructive criticism or, just something to demonstrate how you feel, whether it be good or bad. I really do appreciate it. It helps me improve my content, or it helps me know that I'm doing a good job, or what people like and don't like. And it's really motivating, to be honest. If you spend a lot of time on something and someone tells you that they enjoy it or they think you did a good job, it's motivation to keep trying to do that thing. I'm not trying to fish for compliments here. I'm just saying, if there's something you do or do not like and you want to go ahead and convey that to me in a comment, or just say whatever the hell you want, I appreciate it. And third, liking. I just want to give a brief reminder to people that liking, if you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up in the bottom left hand corner. It really does help videos get noticed. It helps improve my channel in a very real way, even though it may seem like just one little thumbs up to you. It might only take a second of your day, but it really actually does make a real impact. So if you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video and you really want to give it a thumbs down, then that is your within your rights as well. If you do give it a thumbs down, I would really appreciate if you could tell me why, so that I can try to improve it for future content. I would really appreciate that. But anyway, this has dragged on for a couple minutes, so let's go ahead and get to the battles. By the way, thanks to Scooby, this is like a little picture of me that I've had up throughout this whole convo. He actually made this, and yeah, so we're going to get into a battle here with Puerto Rican Scooby 49. He used to have about 600 subscribers, and he quit YouTube, and he just got back into YouTube, so there will definitely be a link to his channel in the description. Please check him out. That is the little favor I would ask of you guys. He's a really cool guy. I'm not telling you to subscribe to him if you don't like his content. I'm just saying if you have a moment's time and could check it out, I'd appreciate it. So I'm going to go for the Toxic. He went for the Rocks. I didn't go for the Rocks because most Torkoals carry Rapid Spin. And I see that he does carry the leftovers because I have Sandstorm out, of course. I'm going to go to my Dig It, Zing, because I'm predicting the Lava Plume, but he actually carries the Overheat, which I actually carry on my Torkoal as well, so that's pretty nifty. Yeah, and obviously Dig It, Zing is going to take that like a boss because, yeah, he resists it. And Torkoals are not known for their offensive capabilities. So I'm just going to go for the Toxic. Perhaps he predicts that, but I'm most likely he's predicting the Earthquake. Just a reminder, well, not really a reminder, just so you guys know, this is actually a brand new team from me. But yeah, I'm going to switch it to my Skellington, predicting the Grass move in case he carries it. If not, it's a Special Wall Credilli, so it could take whatever pretty well regardless. So yeah, he's going to switch out here to an Articuno, and I'm just going to go for the Confuse Ray on the switch because it'll help me get kind of a switch advantage. It's more like making up for his switch advantage by getting the Confuse hacks. So yeah, lefties and all that stuff is kicking in, and I'm just going to go ahead and swap out. I think he double switch. Yeah, he double switches into Rampardos as I go into my Sanji version 2, which is actually really good for me. I have some switch advantage here. He made a good play predicting a switch. Either that or he just didn't want to deal with being confused. But yeah, unfortunately for him, it's not going to work out. I could have gone for the Rapid Spin there, but I am predicting him to go to Torkoal. He could just reset up the rocks. I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch, get in some damage, and all that good stuff. And just in case he didn't switch, it could have been an easy pickup for me. Don't want to overpredict too much since neither of us has a clear advantage at this point, and that could have been my opportunity to get ahead. So I go to my Dig It Zing to take another overheat, which I'm predicting to come my way, and unfortunately he is going to get a critical hit, which is going to force me into going for the Recover this turn as opposed to the Toxic. Although, if he had gone back out into Haunter, although I wasn't predicting him to, it could have sucked. So he goes into his Quagsire, or a Quagsire of his own, and that's not too good for me, because obviously he's not going to be being hurt by the Sandstorm, and he's not affected by my main sweeper, because the point of this team is to get out my a new Pokemon of mine, a Gabite, which I actually, little spoiler alert, will be doing an SO Pokemon number 10, I believe, on him. I already have my SO Pokemon number 9 planned out, so look forward to that. So I'm going to switch out to my Skellington, just because I carry the Energy Ball, and I'm hoping that he is going to think I'm bluffing the Energy Ball, or the Seed Bomb, because Scooby knows me, we play a lot together. He knows that I am a more defensive-orientated person, and I don't carry too many offensive moves. So I am just going to go for the Energy Ball, and thankfully he is going to stay in. Maybe he thought I carried the, only one attacking move, and it was maybe the Rock-type move to compensate for my obvious air weakness that I've demonstrated with my team so far. Because obviously Flying resists my stab and is immune to stab of some of my pokes that I've already showed him. But regardless, yeah, that was going to work out really well for me and going to give me the first real big pickup of the match. Although he does have Rocks Up, which is a pretty big pickup, but you know what I mean. It's a 6-5 in my favor. So he brings in Muck. I'm just going to go for the Confuse Ray, because I already know what Muck this is. He is named after me, Pinobi, because I actually came up with that Muck set. And yeah, I actually just don't really use it. I don't know why I don't use Muck. Muck is a Pokemon that seems like something I would use, but I really don't use it. So I'm going to switch out to my fucking Bananas because I already know what he has, and I'm going to go for the Substitute in case his Articuno carries the Ice Shard, because I am predicting the Articuno to come in. Otherwise, I could have just gone straight for the Rock Polish, and all that good stuff, because if he switched to something that would have outspeeded, I would have rather had the Rock Polish up. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Rock Polish, and then I think I Baton Pass here. Yeah, I'm gonna Baton Pass into my Gabite, because he is my what is this I don't even. He's actually the main key player of this team, and he is one of my favorite new pokes that I've created. He has Protect, Substitute, Rock Slide, and Dig. Now, Dig was perhaps a poor move choice, because if I had Earthquake, I could have just fucked this Rampardos in the face and not had to have done a whole bunch of shenaniganery to pull off to try to pull off a sweep. So yeah, he's going to predict the Earthquake, though, and go into his Haunter, and I'm just going to go for a Substitute on the switch, which works out pretty well for me. He's taking Sandstorm damage, I'm not. I'm getting health back, and I am able to outspeed because of the because of the Rock Polish, and just go ahead and go for a Rock Slide. Rock Slide has the chance of flinching him, plus I can use Protect to stall with Sandstorm, plus I can go for Substitute to stall with Sandstorm. All the while I'm gaining back health. I can go for Dig, which will give me more leftovers recovery, and it's really just an amazing set. The problem is I don't have my Rocks Up, because he led with a Torkoal, it's kind of hard to get Rocks Up on a Torkoal. And without Rocks, Dig is not going to be too good, because he can just get free switches into his Articuno, which is immune, or whatever else he really wants to do. So I can't really reliably go for the Dig. Also, he has Earthquake, and that will hit you even when you're being dug, when you're digging. So yeah, I think I'm going to just go for the Protect here to get a little bit more recovery, and rather than try to keep subbing down. I think I try one more time here. But yeah, rather than just continuously sub down all day, hoping for him to get a miss with the Sandveil hacks, I think I am going to switch out here. I might go for one last Protect for some more recovery. I don't recall. Yeah, I am going to go for one last Protect. Sorry, this is really stallish. That's kind of how this Pokemon works, although normally you try to start sweeping them. But yeah, I'm going to have to switch out. I'm going to go to my Hoplomist to hopefully get some Rocks Up, because that will give me the option of going for Dig. more reliably, and you can dig with a substitute up, and if they go for Earthquake, it'll hit the sub, of course, not you. So he's going to switch out to his Articuno, predicting the rocks, which was a nice play by him, although it might have been nicer just to go to Torkoal and spin the rocks away. But I don't know. So yeah, he wants to get some Toxic up on me, I guess, before he spins the rocks away, so that he'll have, like, I don't know, advantage maybe. But I do carry the Lumberry because my Hoplomus is a lead. Hoplomus being a Yu-Gi-Oh reference for those of you that caught that. Good job. And I'm just going to go for the Toxic, and he does not carry the Lumberry, and he does not carry the Heal Bell like my Articuno, so he is not going to be able to get rid of that, which is going to be good for me. So yeah, I figure he's probably going to want to switch here because he's Toxic and I'm not. Or I guess he could just Toxic me. That's actually probably what I predicted. Whatever. I'm just going to go for the Roar so his Articuno takes a butt munch when it comes in. Unfortunately, I roar him out to his spinner. I would have preferred to roar him out to something like Quagsire, but that is not going to be the case, and it doesn't really matter too much. He's just going to go for the Overheat here. I thought he was going to go for the Rapid Spin. I think that would have been a better play, to be honest, because I'm Toxic, and he has Rest apparently, so yeah, that would have been a nice, I think it would have been a better play for him, but he's kind of rusty. Anyway, yeah, just a reminder, this is with Puerto Rican Scooby 49. He, like, quit YouTube for a while, so he's, like, kind of rusty, but you should definitely check him out because he has such amazing video quality. It's, like, orgasmic-tastic. So, yeah, he's taking damage from Sandstorm. I am obviously not because I am fucking bananas, and I'm just subbing up here because I know that he won't be able to break my sub with another -4, you know, Overheat. And he goes for the Rapid Spin now, which I thought was kind of bad, but maybe he's doing it just so I can't, you know, dig on him, so he can get free switches into Articuno, although that can just get pwned by the Rock Slide, so I don't really know why he chose to Rapid Spin in that situation. I think he probably should have just switched straight out, but who am I to judge? So yeah, my What Is This I Don't Even is now in with a Rock Polish again. That was actually a Skype thing from Scooby. But yeah, now I'm just going to have the advantage while he switches out and go for the Rock Slide. I sped this up because it's pretty much me just Rock Sliding him to death, getting a little bit of flinch hacks probably, or some Sandveil hacks, not sure which. But now you can see to the full effect of how this team works once you get it set up, and all that good stuff. So I think that's pretty much the game here. I think he realizes that he can't break my setup there, so he is actually going to run. So that was game 2, actually. Scooby and I had 3 games, I should have mentioned this earlier, but the first one is on his channel, and these 2 are on my channel. He might upload some of these ones too, I don't know, but if you want to see the first game, I'd recommend go checking that out on his channel. So I'm going to leave with my Gumafusen. He's going to go for the Pursuit, predicting me to switch, but I'm immune to his stab, so I'm just going to go for a Calm Mind. This isn't really a team per se. This is kind of just some pokes that I've always wanted to implement into a team, and 1 or 2 of my normal regulars. But he's going to switch into a Magmortar, which I know is specially orientated, so I'm just going to go for another Calm Mind, and that works out pretty effing well for me, so I'm feeling good. I'm going to go for the 3rd Calm Mind, knowing I'm going to outspeed, knowing I can take a T-Bolt after the +3. To be honest, I thought I would take it slightly better than I take it right here, although I still take it pretty well. It only did about a 4th. I'm just going to go ahead and Baton Pass out to my Dustox King, thinking he's Scarfed, but he not Scarfed, Specs or something. I don't know. I thought he was choiced. I probably should have, like, I don't know, known the damage output that it was going to do onto my freaking Gumafusen to know that he wasn't choiced, but I don't really play it with it that much, so yeah, I'm like, holy balls. So now it's basically like, I'm already pretty much at like 4 to 6 disadvantage, because I totally thought that thing was choiced, and it wasn't. I should have just gone out to my Cool Running to begin with, and now he's going to get the Parahacks while I freaking slack off. So yeah, it's like really sucking right now for my Cool Runnings, you know, kicking the Black Man while he's down. So I think, yeah, I set up a light screen and then I just slacked off, and I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave here, because really my only option to get rid of this Magmortar is to hopefully hacks it over a little bit. I know I have a Xatu that has Confuse Ray, so with Parafusion, I know I can probably deal with that Magmortar. But the Para freaking hacks is going to kick in at a horrible time. Well, there's never a good time, but just when I was going to slack off. If it had kicked in on the next turn, I would have probably still been able to slack off. I don't know, but whatever. Bring in my Falcon Punch, a really cool Xatu. I actually have a SO Pokemon moveset for this Xatu if you want to check it out on my SO Pokemon playlist. But yeah, I'm just going to go for the Confuse Ray. I'm going to predict the switch, although I would have gone for Sub regardless. But he has a Slowking of his own, which has own tempo, so I can't confuse it, and it's not going to take Jack Diddley Balls from the Psychic, so I know I need to just switch straight out to my Lights Out so I can Toxic this thing, because I can Toxic Stall it with Xatu, but I cannot Confuse Stall it with Xatu. But he carries the Lumberry, so it's like, Scooby, you're breaking my balls, man. You are breaking my cojones, friend. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the Toxic again, because I know that after a Nasty Plot, there's no point in trying to Wish. It is not going to do enough. If he didn't have the Lumberry, I could have Wished and then Protected, and then Wished and then Protected, and got a lot of Toxic Stall on him, and then Revenge killed him, but that's not the case. So I'm like, oh my god, because my Dustox King was pretty much my main counter to something like this, although with the Trick Room up, he would get boned. But the point is, yeah, pretty much that really good prediction by Scooby of going for the Fire Blast on my Baton Pass really put me on the back foot. And he is able to get another Trick Room up, and like, oh my god, he's like just going for all sorts of freaking cattywampus moves while I'm trying to like protect on him, and like my protects were totally useless. I could have set up a Wish. Yeah, so Scooby's doing a really great job here. And the Toxic's not going to kill him, so I need to fodder off my Gumafusen. Unfortunately, this is not my Gumafusen with the Sucker Punch. I wish it was, because that would have been hee-ho hilarious to have killed him with Sucker Punch. But no, I don't have Sucker Punch on that one, because I am a Calm Mind Baton Passer. So I'm going to bring in my Falcon Punch again, just go for the Confuse Ray, which is pretty cool for me. And he's going to hit himself, so I'm like, yeah, maybe I can make a comeback, just got to set up. He doesn't have his Slowking, which was his main counter to my Xatu, so I'm going to sub up, and he hits himself again, and I'm like, yes, maybe I can make a little bit of a, comeback. But then the Trick Room's going to wear out, and he's Scarfed, so that means he's going to go faster. He's going to U-turn out to break my sub, and he's going to just send in his Magmortar again. And I'm like, okay, he's going to send in his Magmortar, no problem. For some reason, I wasn't predicting the U-turn. I just kind of thought he was going to go for the Frustration, but because he hit himself in Confusion, I never got to see his move selection. I am just going to go for the Confuse Ray, and he's going to hit the Thunderbolt. And I'm like, where's the Para/Confusion hacks, man? I need help. And then the T-Bolt's actually going to one-hit kill. Well, not one-hit kill because I wasn't at max health. But I'm like, okay, I have one last chance. Go into my Walk the Dog. He's a Pataya Berry Typhlosion. Just going to go for the sub. And I'm like, yes. Gonna go for the Focus Blast because I'm pretty sure I have HP Grass, although I think I just posted a video with this guy in it and it was HP Rock, so I could have just done that. But he's gonna hit himself in Confusion, so it's whatever. So he's gonna bring in his Scooby 94, go for the Frustration. I don't remember what I do here. Do I just attack him, or what do I do? Yeah, I attack him. I think I'm hoping that his next attack will knock me into Pataya Berry range, and then I'll sweep his team. So that's my, thought process here, I think. And it works! He knocks me into Pataya Berry. And I'm like, yes! Flamethrower! Oh my god, this is the coolest comeback ever. Life is good. I'm having fun. Walk the Dog is like poning, but he has 3 Pokemon left. And then he goes into a Muck. And I'm like, oh crap, it's that same Muck from the last battle. And this thing is a freaking monster. So he can take that Flamethrower like freaking easy as ball sacks, and I'm like, miss the toxic, man. I missed the toxic on you last battle. Just be cool, bro. And he's like, no thanks. I'm just gonna hit you with toxic and stall your Walk the Dog into the pound. So I'm like, freaking banana thang. So he's gonna switch out to his Quagsire to be like, ha 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 ha. If he didn't have HP Grass, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, noob. And I'm like, oh. Freaking douche. So that was a great game, Scooby. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please check him out. Like if you liked the video. That's me. Peace out.